day. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Happy waiver wire Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a wicked day. Hope you guys are rocking out. Oh, shit. We never put the music on. Damn it. What's up, guys? How we doing today? Hope you guys are having a wicked day. We are rocking out. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, and TikTok. Getting the music ready. We gotta do this, right? Might be still too loud, but all right. What's up, guys? Sergio, yo. Thank you for the question. Start Burrow versus the Dolphins. Stroud is available on the waiver to pick up. Start versus the Raiders. I mean, that's not a bad idea, actually. I don't know, man. I think Burrow has a really big bounce back game. I don't know. Like, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, right? So I know all about Joe Burrow, and I don't think that. I don't think he's gonna have two bad games in a row. Also, it's in Miami, right? So it's gonna be nice weather. Yeah, I don't know. Stroud's not a bad option though versus Las Vegas. What Jalen Hurts last week got me 30 points, so I think he could probably count like 25, 30. I don't know if the difference will be that much. Like I said, I'm expecting a bounce back from Burrow, especially if T. Higgins is back. Do we know if T. Higgins is back? I mean, if it says it's going to be raining, but if it's big rain, I don't know if I want that. But yeah, I think like Stroud's obviously a good option. You know what I mean? Hurts got me 30 points last week. He's been forming a good connection with Collins lately. Luca, Stroud, or Hurts. I mean, I think at the end of the day, I'm going to go Jalen Hurts, kind of the guy that got me to the dance. Stroud versus Vegas, though, it's not a bad option. Jennings, Ladd, Diggs, Wandale, Waller, pick 3. I mean, I might do those 3 right there. Jennings, Ladd, Diggs. I don't know if I want that Minnesota defense. Jennings on Monday night, right? That's got some allure to it. Waller picked up 2 touchdowns. I don't know, man. I think how do you feel about Waller? You know what, actually? Like I think Waller, because Cincinnati's defense sucks against tight ends. Like they're statistically the worst one ever. Or sorry, in the league, right? So I don't know why Baltimore tight ends struggle against them. I don't really have an answer for that, but I feel like Waller might be a good idea. I don't know, man. I don't know how the kid. Yeah, I don't know how the kid is gonna play. That's what I mean. Like his first action, I do like it better in Miami. If it was in Cincinnati, I would suggest benching all of them. But in Miami is better, right? I don't know, man. I don't. Yeah, I don't know how the kid's gonna play. I don't know how much I want to risk my semifinals in the playoffs, right? Should I play Andrews or Kincaid? Who's Buffalo playing? They're playing Cleveland. I mean, the Baltimore Ravens fan in me wants to say we play Mark Andrews, but I think Kincaid might be the answer. I don't know, man. I just don't know how we trust that Baltimore offense. Hopefully, they need to put up points this week, right? And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can tell you to play them with any sort of confidence. T Fire, Pitts, or Parkinson. I mean, I think Parkinson's the answer. Zach, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, obviously, the answer is like the obvious answer is Pitts, but I don't think that's the answer. I don't know that he's gonna have a good game. Drake might be back, right? So Is A-Chain cooked? Yeah, that's just fuck. So, yeah, I don't know. If Devontae doesn't play, Parkinson's probably the answer. But I think, like, it sounds like Devontae might play. I don't know. I think they're just trying to mess with us. But yeah, Schultz or Parkinson. Now, that being said, there's supposed to be rain in Seattle. I don't know how much rain. Let's find out. So, I don't know how much I want to go with the rain. But at the same time, it's against his old team, right? So, but that being said, Schultz is playing Las Vegas, right? Zach, Waller, Parkinson, or Fannin. You know what? I might just go Waller because they're playing Cincinnati. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know how we can do the kid. I don't know what the kid's gonna do, man. Like, I don't know how much we trust him. You know what I mean? Waller's the obvious answer because Cincinnati can't cover tight ends except for Baltimore's. Um, I mean, I have Parkinson, and I think I'm going to start him in both leagues. So, and you know what, Mario, you're right on the, you hit the nail on the head right there. They're actually really good against covering tight ends. They're actually like one of the best in the league. So their defense is kind of dookie, but when it comes to tight ends, that's the thing, right? Guys, thank you so much for the questions. They're coming in fast and furious. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Definitely, if I don't get to it, send me a DM. I'll answer it tonight. We'll get it going. Jetta, Sutton, or Marv. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how we bench Jettas against the Giants defense. That being said, I can't tell you to play him with any sort of confidence, right? But for me, I kind of have to play them. Yeah, I don't know. That's really where I go from there. Goddard or Parkinson? Arnold. Damn. I think Goddard has a chance to have a better game, but Parkinson playing his old team, right? Actually, this might change a little bit of the projections. Supposed to have rain, 93% chance of rain in Seattle. That doesn't really good. Tips helped me win the first round of playoffs. Damn, man, I appreciate you telling me that. That's wicked. I try to help the best I can, man. I don't always get things right, but I try to just use a common sense approach and try to take all the noise out of it. Partly cloudy. Okay, so tomorrow night, cloudy early with partially clearing expected late. Oh, okay. So it's gonna rain in the day, steady rain in the morning, showers continuing in the afternoon. Chance of rain around 6 millimeters. Okay, so they're gonna get a heavy dumping in the morning, but it sounds like it's expected to clear up later in the evening. So it sounds like they're going to get pissed on throughout the day, but in the evening, it might not be so bad. So that's good. Schultz playing in the dome. No, you're not wrong. That definitely helps. That definitely, that definitely factors into my thoughts a lot more than other things. Fannin or Waller, Seahawks or Viking D. I think we might have to do Waller. Like, I don't know, man. Shador looked like crap last week. You know what I mean? And so I don't know if he can replicate his old self against Buffalo. I don't know, man. I don't know if we want to trust that. Waller at least is playing the worst defense. And then Seahawks are. I might go the Vikings D, man. They've looked really good. And in New York, it's going to be cold, right? That suits Minnesota, right? Beats, thank you for the follow. Stafford, Knicks, JJ. I mean, I might still consider Stafford, but I tend to avoid the Thursday games. And JJ's playing New York. That being said, um, New York is going to be really cold, right? So Mario, my man, you are 100% correct, right? Puka, yeah, it does have a big projection. I know they like to get his hopes up, right? That guy's the commissioner in my league, though, so he probably made the projection himself. You know what I mean? Browner, Henderson, Braylon, thank you for the follow. How do you Chase Brown? Yeah, I don't know, man. Damn, how do we sit either of those for real? I think, yeah. Oh, damn. He did too. That's rude. So rude. Yeah, Henderson's been really good though, man. Like I don't know how we can sit either of those. Chase Brown's got the better matchup, I think. Baltimore's got a good run defense. I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan, so that's how I think on this stuff. Um, but that being said, I don't know how we can bench either of them. Where's my fucking charger? There it is. Yeah, I think I might go Henderson. He's just had the higher ceiling the last little bit. But I like Chase Brown's matchup. That's a tough one right now. We might have to revisit that one. Come back tomorrow. We'll revisit it again. Damn, Texas, you're awesome. Thank you very much. Do I start Warren this week? I mean, in a dome, I think we kind of have to. He's still the starting running back as much as, like, I don't know, maybe because he was sick last week, right? So, I think that might have played into him being a little bit worse than he was. And honestly, Gainwell, he did well, right? So I mean, it could have just been hot hand, but I think it's going to be a high scoring game in Detroit. You know what I mean? So Jesse, Burrow, or May. Yeah, I think I might go Joe Burrow, man, in Miami. SB James, what's happening? Dude, you hate fantasy. Fuck. Jetty against Houston and ETN against Denver. Oh my god. Wow, I do not envy you at all. I don't want any part of either of those guys. Damn. I mean, if anything, I kind of might be excited about ETN in the passing game. He had 3 passing touchdowns. Go Gus. Yeah, apparently he's got magnet hands. I don't know if you're allowed to have magnet hands. That seems illegal. I don't know. Addison or Ladd. I mean, Ladd's playing Dallas, right? They've been dookie the last little bit. I might kind of consider Ladd. He's still a starting running back, right? Or a starting receiver, and kind of their favorite target. He's kind of one of those, every time you bench him, he kind of seems to go off. Worthy, Vidal, Godwin, or Troy Franklin. I mean, Tennessee's got a really bad defense. You know what I mean? And I think drop like 6 points in back to back. You're not. No, you're not wrong. Yeah, no, I hear you. But Dallas' defense, he's definitely been terrible. But Dallas' defense has still been dookie, right? And it's still Justin Herbert's favorite target too. So yeah, I don't know. That's the way that I think about it. But I can understand where you're coming from. Would I pick up the Bengals defense against a rookie quarterback? I would definitely consider it. That being said, in Miami, uh, I might consider, like, I might think otherwise because, like, if it was in Cincinnati, I would definitely consider it more than in Miami because at least in Miami, it's going to be warm. You know what I mean? He doesn't really have to worry about that, like the cold and stuff. So, who should I start against you, Waddle or Debo? Oh my God. I have Michael Carter in my lineup. Dude, I might have Amari DiMarcado in my lineup. So I feel you 100%. Or it would be the Seahawks against the Rams. I don't know if I want to do. How did the Seahawks do against Indianapolis last week? Because, like, they seemed to do dookie. Was it worth it last week? Because I don't know, man. Matthew Stafford still tends to play really well. You know what I mean? So, hey, Ring, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. You are awesome. Waller or Schultz. You know what? It was mentioned before that Schultz, Las Vegas is actually really good against the tight end position. As dookie as their defense is, they're actually very good against the tight end position. So I might consider Waller. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about the rookie quarterback in Miami. That's like I said, I might like it's better that it's in Miami. So Cincinnati still struggles against the tight end position. So yeah, I don't know. As of this moment, I might consider Waller. Come back. We'll revisit that for sure. Are you not the commissioner in your league though? You should have just auto win yourself. Isn't that how it works? That's what the commissioner in this league is doing. Rude. I threw Parkinson. Dude, I dropped Mark Andrews for Parkinson. I'm with you, man. No Devontae? That should be wicked. My bad, I'll get on that. Yeah, rude. Jags or NWO defense. Honestly, against the Jets at home, I might consider New Orleans. Jags have been good though, but Denver, I don't know. Denver's not bad, I guess. They're all right. 11-game winning streak, I think. They're all right. I think one of those wins they were down like 55-0 in the fourth quarter. Pretty sure that's what happened. We have any Denver fans? Do they know? Parkinson, Stranger, Johnson. You know what? I might like. I tend to avoid the Thursday games, but I might consider Parkinson. No Devontae last week really helped him do well, and it's against his old team, so I might consider that part of it. But Juwan Johnson playing the Jets kind of has some allure. Feel like a 17-14 score. Yeah. No, I'm with you. I had Jags in the other league too, and they did really well for me. Do I still have them in? I should play them. Oh my god, I'm playing them against this guy. Ah ha ha ha. Playing Jacksonville defense against Denver. Wahahaha. Vikings might do well against the Giants, though, I think. Man, are we playing Quinn Ewers? Quinn Ewers. Yeah, it is rude, and I intended it to be ruder. Yeah, so Seattle's supposed to get rain during the day, but doesn't sound like it's going to be anything during the night. Sounds like it's about to clear up. So anybody playing Denver, start them with confidence. Brock Bowers or Darren Waller. Ricky, man, thank you for the question. Imagine I told you back in August that you were about to bench Brock Bowers in favor of Darren Waller. You would have laughed at me. Who's Vegas playing? They just said that, and I'm not even really paying attention. Against the Giants? Is that this week? That's next week. What am I doing? Against Houston? Yeah, I don't know if I want any part of that Houston defense. They're kind of legit, man, and yeah, especially if Kenny Pickens is the starter again. I Mike Evans or Irving. I mean, starting running backs tend to have a little bit more weight than receivers. That being said, Mike Evans kind of balled out last week, so I can get behind Mike Evans, Josh Allen, or Drake May. No way we're benching Josh Allen in the semifinals of the fantasy playoffs. No way. You don't have the cojones to do that. Man, 35? Not a chance. Gonna have you weigh in on my fantasy moral dilemma. Oh, we all have fantasy moral dilemmas. I would love to. Yeah, it did. Fuck. Is it back up? Should be back now. Yeah, I don't know, man. Kenny Pickett against Las Vegas. Yeah, I think I don't. Or sorry, against Houston. I don't love Brock Bowers this week. Pick one: Coker, Montgomery, or Troy Franklin. You know what? I mean, against that Tampa Bay defense, I could definitely get behind Coker. But I think Montgomery is going to have a decent game at home against Pittsburgh. So if your brain can't handle a Carolina Panther in your flex and it needs David Montgomery, I think he's going to have a good game because it's indoors, right? It's not. If it was in Pittsburgh, I might reconsider. But yeah, indoors, I think he's going to have a good game. And so I think yeah, I think Coker is probably the answer, but I could definitely get behind it. Discovered the commissioner swapped Schultz in for Henry as his tight end mid game of an early Sunday slate. No way. The commissioner swapped his players out mid game? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Do I report him? Nah, man. You totally report him. Are you kidding me? No, that didn't actually happen. I'm not. There's two other commissioners on this with me, and no, he didn't. I mean, we've all thought of it. I've thought of it every single time I play. I've never done it. No way. That's crazy, man. That sucks. Man, I'm out of that league for real, for real. Ricky, GP, Jettas, Evans. For me, I'm not sitting Jettas, right? So I think GP has kind of made it is kind of the odd man out. They've been playing Dookie, and that Los Angeles defense is for real, right? Injured reserve made it to the semifinal. You damn right we did. Hell yeah. Tyler Shaw or Jackson Dart. Honestly, against Minnesota, I don't love that. I would consider Tyler Shaw playing the Jets. I mean, we just saw what Trevor Lawrence did. They're at home. He's been running. Good Lord. I don't love either of them, but I that's all my options. I think I might consider that. Kyron Marks or Jones start two. Yeah, I don't know, man. I might consider sitting Kyron on Thursday. Marks and Jones. I don't know, but I think Jones might be the odd man out. I don't know how we. Yeah, Kyron probably is a start. He got you there, right? Elver has a doozy. Oh my god, I would love to work through it. Let's go. Bowers or Parkinson. Honestly, playing that Houston defense, I don't know if I want any part of Bowers. I might go Parkinson, especially if Devontae's out. That's kind of a no-brainer. Damn, thank you for all the questions. You guys are wicked. They're coming in fast and furious. If I don't get to you, I'm sorry. Definitely send me a DM. I'll answer it tonight. We'll get it going. Jameson or Evans. I mean, indoors, I don't hate that Pittsburgh Detroit matchup. I think Jameson might have a higher upside, but Mike Evans looked really good last week. I wonder if there's a way we can start both. But if I had to, I might start Jameson just because the lack of targets or yeah, the lack of receivers around there. You know what I mean? Ricky, Derrick Henry, or Kenneth Gainwell. So you're talking to a biased Baltimore Ravens fan who will start Derrick Henry all the time. That being said, in PPR, I could get behind Kenneth Gainwell. They're going to be, I think they're going to have to pass. Oh, shit. I think they're going to have to pass a lot. I think Detroit in at home is going to put up points. 1 second, guys. shit. Oh, all right. Sorry, guys. Fucking. I just had food in the oven. All right, cool. Knicks or Herbert against you? Should I start Knicks or Brissett? You know what? I mean, honestly, see, that's what I was thinking. Like Jacksonville's defense is for real, but like they're ranked number 22 against the pass. Number 20. So they're ranked number 1 against the rush, but they're ranked number 20 against the pass. And Atlanta's pass defense is actually pretty good, right? That being said, against a very good Houston defense last week, what did he do? He put up like 25, 30 points. So, like, I can get behind the Bo Nix. See, to me, I didn't even really think that it could happen. Bo Nix kind of made me put my foot in my mouth last week. He, I thought that he was a really good real life quarterback, but it didn't translate into fantasy. Like, it just, they were winning, but, he wasn't really doing much that would help hit us fantasy wise. And then last week, he showed out against Green Bay, lit it up, almost cost me fucking Cortland Sutton. Get out of here. What is he, all time leading receiver now? So, yeah, I don't know, man. Bo Nix might have made a believer out of me, like for real. And so against the Jacksonville defense that seems to struggle against the pass, I could get behind Bo Nix. Start 3, Zay Jefferson, Aaron Jones, Carter, BTJ, Judkins, or Reed. Holy Mackinac, that's a list. You got to come back to that one. Post that one again. A Bo lever, if you will. Oh my God, I love it. Nice. All right, I'll get behind it. I'm a believer. I'm a Bo lever. Yes, a Bo lever, if you will. Can't play Carter over JT, Bijan, or Henry. I don't think so, man. I think we go with the guys that got us to the dance. JT should be fun on Monday night to bring it all together. Him and Christian McCaffrey should show out. Hampton or Gainwell. I mean, honestly, I don't hate either. That being said, Gainwell in PPR, Gainwell might have the higher upside because I fully expect Detroit to be able to put up points on Pittsburgh in the dome. So I think Gainwell might be the better play on that one. Think about A-Chain without Tua. I mean, I like it better that they're in Miami against Cincinnati's defense. It could be worse, right? I don't. I think he'll be fine. Probably another 15 points. You know what I mean? Could upwards of 20 points. You know what I mean? So I don't think we should be too worried. In PPR, we shouldn't be too worried. Maybe in standard, a little bit more worry. Waddle or MHJ. I mean, that's what I was saying, right? Atlanta's defense is really good against the pass, and so I don't know if I love him. That being said, I don't know, man. Waddle's a guy that kind of got you to the dance, you know what I mean? But a rookie quarterback, I like it better that it's in Miami. I think Waddle might have a higher upside just because it's good that it's Wednesday, right? So they're gonna have practice today, tomorrow, Friday, probably something on Saturday, right? So playing against Cincinnati in Miami, I don't hate that matchup. You know what I mean? Gonzo, Waddle, and Mecca, and Henderson, pick 2. I mean, I don't know how we start a Mecca with any sort of confidence. You know what I mean? I know Waddle's. That's what I just finished saying. Waddle's at home or with a rookie quarterback, but he's still at home, right? It should be fine. So yeah, I don't know. Zay, Jefferson, Aaron Jones, Carter, BTJ, Judkins, or Reed. Holy Mackinac. So yeah, I'm starting Jefferson. I don't know. I just can't bench him against New York Giants defense. Probably starting Aaron Jones as well. BTJ is probably going to live on Certain Island, so I don't want any part of that. Reed on Saturday night. I mean, why is there Saturday games, man? F off. Reed might not be a bad choice. So, I mean, if I had to choose, it would be Jefferson, Aaron Jones, and then one of Carter, Judkins, or Reed. And of that, I might choose Reed if I had to. Damn, that's crazy. We'll circle back to that one for sure. Kev, Seahawks or Vikings? I might consider the Vikings. In New York, it's probably going to be cold, right? And I think their defense is actually pretty good. We've been seeing it the last couple weeks. So yeah, I don't hate that one. And I don't know about playing defense against Matthew Stafford. He's been really good. Move A Chain down with Ewers. I mean, we're moving him down, but I'm probably still playing him over, the majority of guys, right? Depending on who you have on your team, you're not. I don't know that I'm considering benching him. Like I'm probably not benching him for like Michael Carter. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll move him down, but not too far down. Like I don't know that I'm gonna play like Omari on Hampton over A Chain. So Manny, Diggs or Reed. I mean, Jordan Reed's actually been balling out the last little bit. I don't know. It was mentioned to me that we need a big game from Diggs in another league. So I think that being said, it's probably not going to happen. No, I'm kidding. I mean, Baltimore's defense is actually pretty good. You know what I mean? I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan, but I don't I don't hate their defense. And the majority of times it's their offense that lets them down, not the defense. So yeah, I might go Jaden Reed over Diggs. He's been the number one target, and depending on what's going on with Christian Watson, Chicago's defense is pretty banged up. As much as they beat up on Cleveland last week, so what, right? Stafford or JJ S17. Yeah, I don't know, man. As much as JJ's been balling out, it's going to be in New York where it should be cold. I don't know, man. I tend to avoid Thursday games when I can, but Stafford's been an MVP candidate. I don't know how we sit him for JJ McCarthy. If I don't know, I don't think that would sit right in my brain. So I probably wouldn't do that. That being said, like the Giants' offense or defense is horrible, right? Is Wallen still startable with rookie quarterback? I mean, I like them better that they're in Miami. So I don't think that he's not startable, but yeah, I don't really know what to make of the rookie quarterback. Cincinnati's defense still stinks against the tight end position, you know what I mean? So probably at this point, we'll say probably. Darnold or Dart. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want any part of that Minnesota defense. And Jackson Dart's been kind of running for his life lately. I don't know how much I would want of that. Aaron, Rasheed, or Mike Evans. That's 17. No problem at all. Hope that helps. I hope it works out. Man, why are we all hating on Kansas City's receiving core? They're playing Tennessee's. I mean, Shador Sanders lit up Tennessee's defense for 360 yards. You think Gardner Minshew's that bad? Come on, man. Ozair, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Kyron, Neal, Marks, Henderson, pick two. Honestly, I'd probably just do Kyron and Henderson. They've been the guys that have got you to the dance. I don't think we try and be too cute. New Orleans is playing the Jets, yeah. But is Neal gonna play? Is he gonna be limited? You know what I mean? Yeah. Nimble Nick, what's up? What's up? Saints, Deer, Buccaneer. Sorry. Yeah, I did. Saints, Deer, Buccaneers. I'd probably do the Saints at home against the Jets. They looked dookie last week. Am I going to do a battle? What's a battle? Let's battle. I'll battle anybody. You want to have a rap battle? Yeah, it was all a dream. Used to read Word Up magazines. Yeah. I'll rap battle anybody. Let's do it. No, not right now. Thank you. I appreciate you. K9 or AK, Cario. Who's this? Who's K9? That's Kenneth Walker. Who's AK? Seattle's playing LA. I don't know if I love K9 this week. Dart or Love? I'd probably go Love. He looked really good last week or last time against Chicago, so I'd probably go Love. I don't love the Minnesota defense, right? So Devo or Smitty. I mean Washington defense isn't that good, and Debo's been kind of a letdown lately. Philadelphia's defense is actually playing pretty good, so is Kamara gonna play this week? I haven't heard that he's gonna play. XC, Rice, Jettas, or Evans. Pick two. Well, you got him in the order right there. I'd go Rice and Jettas. Defense, Chiefs or Saints. Damn, now there's a debacle. I might go like the Saints were playing the Jets. They kind of looked a little bit dookie, but I might go the Chiefs. I can see them winning that game because of their defense. They don't have anything to play for, but they still have a lot to play for, and I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna show out. Stafford or Mayfield. I mean, Baker didn't look good last time they played Carolina, right? So I don't know, man. I don't know how we sit Matt Stafford though. Like in all these scenarios, Matt Stafford's probably a play for me. Kevin, I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan, so I was thinking I'd probably play Lamar. For better or worse, I'd probably play Lamar. That being said, I think Stafford's probably the play. Except for like Lamar is playing Sunday night, so like over a Thursday game, that's got some allure to me. You know what I mean? Rick was thinking Chiefs too. No problem at all, man. I hope it works out. I really do. Like they're a good defense too. You know what I mean? At the end of it, Jettas or Lad, Exala, Zalasta. I'm going Jettas, man. I can't bench him. There's no way. Lamar is my only QB, and he scares me so much. I got Brock Purdy, and yeah, he definitely scares me too, man. But I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. Angel, Waddle, or T. Higgins. If T. Higgins plays, it's Higgins for me all day. As much as Waddle's been really good. Kevin rolling with Lamar, but he's cooked me so many times, dude. I understand 100%. I understand you. I'm rolling with Lamar too, and he's cooked me so many times. I understand 100% what you're going through. Troy, Stafford, or Burrow. I mean, I fully expect Burrow to bounce back, but I don't really know how we sit Matt Stafford. Would I play Purdy over Lamar? I wouldn't, but that if the decision, like the right choice, is probably to play Purdy over Lamar. I don't know. I wouldn't have the balls to do that. That's my quarterback. You know what I mean? I can't. They're fighting for their playoff lives. They're at home. They need him to show out. I don't know, man. I don't want to have a Lamar Jackson game on my bench going into Monday night. Oh my god, that would suck so bad. Imagine he puts up like 40 points and he's sitting on your bench and you need like 30 points from Brock Purdy. My heart couldn't handle that. My brain wouldn't be able to function after that. Aaron Jones or Rico Dowdle. So I don't care at all for the Carolina offense. So and especially against the a Shasty Giants defense, I'm going Aaron Jones all day. Hey, Bowers or Pitts. I mean, I against that Houston defense, I don't really know if I want anything to do with that. So I might consider doing Pitts over Bowers. Damn. Imagine I told you in August that we were legit benching Brock Bowers in the semifinals of friggin' the fantasy playoffs. Jettas or T. Wow. Seriously? I'm playing both. There's no way I'm benching either of those. Rick, thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. Parkinson or Ferguson. Honestly, Dallas has been off the last little bit, and that Chargers defense is for real. So I might consider Parkinson. I think he's got the higher ceiling. Olave or Jettas. See, for me, it's Jettas all day. But that's just me, right? I'm not benching the guys that were supposed to be my guys. That's not the way that I'm going to do it. As much as Olave's been decent, right? Yeah, I don't know. Mayer, Burrow. I'd probably go Burrow, man. I don't know. I think May's gonna have a decent game, but I don't. I fully expect Burrow to bounce back, and especially in Miami. Jay Weezy, would I play Schultz or Parkinson? Also, would you start Michael Wilson? So I would play Parkinson. Schultz is actually playing Las Vegas defense, who's actually really good against covering the tight end. And yes, I would start Michael Wilson. I don't know. He hasn't given you any reason not to. Olave or T or Pitts. I'm playing T over Olave and Pitts. I'm excited. Jennings or Hampton. I'd probably play Jennings Monday night. You know what I mean? Give me something to watch. Hampton, I don't know. Like, he could do well, but he's also in a timeshare. What's his face? Vidal has been doing pretty well, right? So, Cyrus, Risley, thank you for the follows. Appreciate you. Start one. Watson, Worthy, Vidal, or Pierce. Only one. Yeah, I might do Worthy then against the Tennessee defense. I think he's probably got the highest ceiling. I don't know. Is Watson gonna play? Yeah, I don't know. Damn, that's a lot to choose from. Jennings or Wilson. I mean, Michael Wilson's been really good, and especially in PPR. No games tonight for you, bud. No, I just got asked to do it to come in. I don't know. No, I'm not going to, but I should probably message him back, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take the night off. Love, Knicks, or Dart. So I would do not Dart. I might do Love, but I was just saying that like Knicks is not a bad matchup. You know what I mean? Frank just asked me, just texted me. Jacksonville is actually dookie against the pass a little bit. They're ranked number 20, so I can get behind Bo Nix. He's actually been doing really well. Zorro, what's happening? HA didn't get the 40. No, he did not, but he got the 20 for those guys, so it helped a little bit. Also, under 42 and a half, what the hell happened? This is much more enjoyable, eh? Yes, it is. Under 42 and a half, man. What the hell? Meaningless field goal at the end of the game? So fucking Vegas. Fucking Vegas. He did get 20. Yeah, someone asked about 18. Yeah, I'm happy for that guy too. Not only that, but like in PPR he got it, but in standard he didn't get it. Lucas, Brissett, or Dart. I might consider Brissett. He's got a lot of weapons around him, and I don't want to go against that Minnesota defense. I think Marv and RJ Harvey going to play. I think I mean I don't know, man. As of this point, I haven't heard anything that says that they won't. So I think at this point, yeah. Guys, thank you so much for the questions. You guys are awesome. You guys are wicked. If I don't get to them, I'm not trying to ignore you. I promise. I just talked a lot, and I'm sorry. Send me a DM, and I will definitely get to them later on tonight, and we'll rock this out. Purdy or Brissett? I mean, yeah, buddy. Have a good night. The Monday night game kind of has some allure to me, and he's got a lot of, he's got a couple weapons with him. Purdy's been doing really good, and I fully expect Christian McCaffrey to have a good game, and then by default, Purdy's gonna have a good game, I think. So, yeah, I think Brissett. Like I might do Purdy just because he's on the Monday, but I could definitely get behind. Someone dropped Jefferson in my league. Damn. I mean, I would pick up Jefferson and play him. I'm a believer, right? They're still playing the Giants defense. Giants defense stinks. And so, like, if there's ever a week, I know we've been saying that though, but you know what I mean? Debo or ETN, I might consider playing ETN. As good as the Denver defense is against the pass or against the run, sorry, they someone just dropped Adams. Pick them up, definitely. Last week ETN got 3 receiving touchdowns. You know what I mean? Name their team Pukaki Party. That would be my commissioner. He's a funny guy. Can you pick 2? Metcalf, Igbuka, Kyle Pitts, and Wandale. So one of them would be Metcalf, and I might go. I might go Kyle Pitts. He did well enough last week, and I don't know how you can start Igbuka with any sort of confidence. And Wandale is playing a very good Minnesota defense. I don't know how much I would want of them. Maybe in PPR I could get behind Wandale, but I think Metcalf and Kyle Pitts are probably the 2. Damn. Logan, Drake, or CJ. I mean, Jalen Hurts against no problem, man. I hope that helps. I hope it works out. I really do. Jalen Hurts last week got me 30 points against Las Vegas, so I think maybe CJ might be the answer. I don't know. Drake did well last week too, right? But that Baltimore defense is legit. I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan too, but I think CJ Stroud probably has more upside. That being said, Drake probably could be in a shootout with Baltimore, which would by default help him. But they tend to lean on their running game a little bit more. Alex, Meyer, or Flowers? Intolerant Dad, yes. Thank you for the follow. I love the name. I think Jacoby Myers has entered must-start territory, and yeah, they're against Denver, but there's only one Patrick Surtain. So I think in PPR, Myers is probably a good play. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't even really know what to make of the freaking Baltimore offense, like for real. Armand, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Stroud or Hurts. I mean, I'm probably going Jalen Hurts. Like, that's my guy that's got me here. I don't know. Stroud has a really good matchup, and Hurts got me 30 points against Las Vegas last week. So, I mean, Stroud might be the answer, but I'm probably going Jalen Hurts. Non PPR, Mike Wilson or DK. You know what? I think DK might be the answer in non PPR. Michael Wilson's been really good in PPR, but we've seen Metcalf on Monday. He doesn't really need a lot of catches to get a lot of points. You know what I mean? So Colby, Brisket, or Lamar. I would love a nice brisket. That'd be wicked. Hell yeah. That being said, I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan. I'm going Lamar all day, every day. I think Lamar's got the higher ceiling regardless. Rick, you are awesome too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ryan, Travis Etienne Jr. a start. I'm not benching him for a lot of players, so I would say by default, probably, yeah. Salem, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Squatch, Dowdle, Addison, or Hawkinson. I think Hawkinson might have the highest upside there. JJ kind of looked for him a lot last week. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. And he's been doing pretty well of late. You know what I mean? Olave or Pickens. I probably do Olave. That Chargers defense. And then Adam, I'd probably do Brissett over Dak. That Chargers defense is for real, for real. And we watched them struggle last week against a really good Minnesota defense. So as much as they're at home, I think I might choose Olave and Brissett. And then Olave's playing the Jets defense. They stink, you know what I mean? So Intolerant Dad, Burrow or Brissett. No problem, Adam. I hope that helps. Right out. I hope it works out. Burrow or Brissett. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Because like in Miami, I fully expect Joe Burrow to ball out. So I don't know how I can tell you to sit him with any sort of confidence. Brissett should probably have another 20, 25-point game, but I think Burrow's got the higher upside, especially with T. Higgins coming back in Miami. If it was in Cincinnati, I might consider Brissett, right? But I think in Miami, I'd probably go Burrow. Frank, Jackson Dart, or JJ McCarthy. So, if anything, I don't know that I want any part of that Minnesota defense. Should be really cold in New York, too, so that's only going to help. I might go JJ McCarthy. As good as Jackson Dart's been, you know what I mean? I have to go against Prescott, Lamb, Ferguson, and Aubrey. No way. That's amazing. Honestly, that's amazing. Like I'd be so excited for that game. Like last week I thought that I was going to have to get a huge game from DK Metcalf. And honestly, if I the way that it went, I don't think I would have gotten enough points from DK if Dak had a regular Dak game, you know what I mean? And they were dookie against a really good Minnesota defense, and the Chargers defense is good too, right? So Adam, pick 2, RB1, RB2. Yeah, I think it's right there. It's Chase Brown and Derrick Henry. I think you just lean with those guys. Those are the ones that got you to the dance. Semifinals of the fantasy playoffs. I don't tend to try and get too cute. Had a bye week last week and would have had almost 200 points. Damn, holy crap. Nice job. This one league right here, there was 2 guys that put up 170, and actually this one guy, I have to place him. I have to play him. I don't think his team's gonna do that good this week, and even if he does, I'm excited for my team anyways. Pick 3: Swift, Marv, Tracy, Reed, BTJ. So I don't think BTJ. I think Swift has kind of earned must start territory. So I think we go Swift, Tracy, and Reed. And then I could get behind Marv if you wanted to switch somebody out. 16, Monkey, love you. I would do Puka. You can't sit him for Pickens. No way. KOS, start 2, half PBR, BTJ, Wando, Reed, Godwin, Pittman, Addison. So I might, yeah, BTJ is probably going to live on Certain Island, so I don't know if I want that one. Yeah, I might go Godwin and Reed in those 2 because I think Reed has kind of been, you know what? Yeah, I think Godwin and Reed are probably the 2 that I would pick. Oh, Egbuka. Oh yeah, damn it. Neither Pickens or Egbuka. I mean, if anything, I don't want any part of that minute or the Los Angeles defense, so I would probably go Egbuka over Puka, and I wouldn't. I don't feel happy about either of them. My lineup: Goff, Brown, Jennings, Henry, Etienne, Goddard, Myers, Dowdle, Denver D. Ayo, rolling the Denver D against Jacksonville. Shit, son. I'm rolling the Jacksonville D. I don't know about that, though. I think I might change that out. Pick wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2. Adam, Amon-Ra, obviously. Ladd, Diggs, Waddle. You know what? Against Dallas's defense, I might go Ladd. I think Amon-Ra and Ladd are your wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2. Stafford or Knicks. I mean, Jacksonville's defense ranks number 20 against the pass, so I could get behind Bo Nix. It was said earlier that I am a Bo lever. So I can get behind Bo Nix, but Matt Stafford's been an MVP candidate, so I don't know, man. I tend to avoid the Thursday games when I can. I just don't know how you sit Stafford, but if you wanted to, I could definitely get behind Bo. Knox or Worthy. I think Worthy is probably a more upside flex. That Tennessee defense stinks, right? We watched Shador Sanders throw for 360 yards against them. So I don't know. I don't think Gardner Minshew is that bad, right? And especially against Tennessee. Like if they're playing like the Chargers, or like Seattle's defense, yeah, no, not a chance. But against Tennessee, you know what I mean? Ryan, Ladd, Hampton at my flex. Oh my God, right? That's what I was saying before. I think Ladd is probably the higher upside than Hampton against the Dallas defense. They've been dookie, right, against the pass, and I still believe in Justin Herbert. Coop, Warren, or Fannin. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've I mean, I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, so I know all about the Cleveland Browns, and I don't really think they're good at all. Ryan, no problem, man. I hope it works out. I really do. Good luck. So I might just stick with Warren Monday night. San Francisco's defense has been a bit banged up, right? So Bannon or Goddard, I would do Goddard. I think he's got the higher upside. Lamar, Dak, or Stroud. I have Nico and him the underdog. I mean, Jalen Hurts last week against no problem at all, Coop. I hope that helps. I hope it works out. Jalen Hurts against Las Vegas last week got me 30 points. So if you think 30 points will help you in your underdog, that's cool. But I think Lamar always has the higher upside. Also, I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan, so that's my dog you're talking about. But I think Lamar also has the higher upside. Need to find someone for Saquon. Yeah. Go Gators. Yes. Lamb, Pickens, Evans, or JMO. Pick three. Honestly, I think we just sit Pickens. We go Lamb, Evans, and JMO. I think those are the highest upside. You think Saquon playing? Is Saquon not playing? Whoa. Also pick up fucking what's his face then. I haven't heard that he's not playing. Back at practice today. Alright. So it sounds like he's playing. Held out of Tuesday's walkthrough to a stinger. Oh, it was just a walkthrough. He didn't even practice. They didn't even practice. He's staring down a favorable matchup against Washington. If he's upgraded to full preps Thursday, Barkley could avoid an injury. Yeah, no, I think he's fine. Commanders defense is stinky. Should be a good matchup all around. Yeah, he's back in practice today. He'll probably practice a full. Either you know what they might have a limited day tomorrow, but I think Friday he'll practice full. No problem at all, man. I hope it works out for you. Down by 8 in the semifinals. You're down by 8 right now already? What? There hasn't even been any games. Damn, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Genty or Hall. Yeesh. I mean, I might go Brees Hall. I don't fear the matchup against New Orleans as much as I fear that Houston matchup. You know what I mean? Chariot, Charlotte, Parkinson, or Kelsey. Damn. Or Kelsey? Oy, oy, oy. Anthony, no Mahomes. Yeah, but it's Tennessee's defense. We watched Shador Sanders throw for 360 yards against Tennessee's defense. You're telling me all of a sudden there's something to fear? I don't think so. That being said, I'd probably do both of them, right? Lamar or Lawrence? Miguel, I'm going Lamar. I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan. I don't know how much I want of that Denver defense. That being said, Lawrence, Jordan Love put up 20 points last week. So, yeah, Lauren put up 54 points last week, but he's not putting up 54 again. No way. Jordan Love put up 20 points. That's reasonable. I would take that. You know what I mean? I have to pick Parkinson or Kelsey. Man, I don't know why we're hating on all the Kansas City guys all of a sudden. I mean, I might still do Kelsey. He kind of got me to the dance. I could get behind Parkinson, though. I might maybe do both, Kelsey and Parkinson. Adam, Flex, Dig, Judkins, Waddle, Hampton, Kyron, T. Warren. You know what? I might just flex Kyron against Seattle. He's been one of your dogs that got you to the dance. I don't think we try and get too cute in the semifinals. Hall or Carter. I think Carter's got the better matchup. Henderson, Evans, or Bucky. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Henderson's probably got the highest upside. That being said, Evans looked really good last week. So in PPR, I could probably get behind Evans, but I think Henderson's probably got the highest upside. Kareem Hunt or Igbuka. Oh my God, good lord, eh? I think Kareem Hunt's probably got the higher upside. I don't know how we start Igbuka with any sort of confidence. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Ilkepai, Brees Hall, Genty, or Marks. You know what? I'd probably just go Woody Marks, Houston against Las Vegas. Assuming he plays, I think he's probably the best pick. Brissett or Purdy. I mean, Monday nights kind of got a certain allure to me, and Indianapolis' defense isn't as good as it once was, and so I might consider doing that. Right? Um, Brissett's not a bad choice, right? I would do Brissett probably over Baker playing Atlanta's defense. Now that being said, Atlanta's bad against the the run, but they're really good actually against the pass. So yeah, I might consider Brock Purdy on Monday night. Baker's got a lot of weapons around, but yeah, I don't know. I think Brissett's probably the higher upside. I think Henderson, offensive rookie of the year. I mean, yeah, if he continues, right? He's been doing really well lately, and so there's not a lot of rookies that have been doing really well. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely think he's up there. Stafford or Shaw, Logan. Oh my God, no, I don't know. Shaw plays the Jets, so I mean, the thought, like, yeah, I mean, if you want to, I tend to avoid the Thursday games, but I don't know if I'm benching Matthew Stafford for Tyler Shaw. I don't know if my brain can handle that, but that's probably the play. Boogie, my thoughts on Kelsey. I mean, we watched. They're playing Tennessee's defense, right? We watched Shador Sanders throw for 360 yards against Tennessee. I don't think Gardner Minshew's that bad. So my thoughts on Kelsey are the exact same as last week when we were excited that he was playing Tennessee this week. I think Kelsey, I think Rice is going to have a good game. I think even Worthy is flex consideration with no Hollywood Brown. I mean, yeah, they're missing a few offensive linemen, but like I don't. If anything, I think that probably bodes more like better for Kelsey because he can just kind of 5 yards sit there and just rack up catches 5, 6, 7 yards at a time, right? So I'm actually excited to start him the same way I was excited before, right? Purdy, Dart, or Shaw. So I don't want any part of that Minnesota defense. Tenzi, thank you for the question. I appreciate you. Um, and Monday games kind of have a certain allure to me, so I might consider Purdy, but Shaw is a good pick against the Jets defense. It's not like they're a good defense, but yeah, I might go Purdy on Monday night. B Dash, Waller, Genty, or Piggins. Yeah, I don't know, man. I might consider Waller. Cincinnati's still the worst against the tight end position, and that could help the rookie. It's in Miami too, right? So yeah, I don't know how much of that Houston defense I want. And Pickens, I don't know. Has he been dookie? XXXX. We're doing probably Henderson over Dowdle. Wait, over Dowdle? Yeah, no, I'm doing Henderson over Dowdle. I don't want any part of that friggin' Carolina offense. No problem at all, man. I hope it works out. Goddard or Kelsey. I mean, you can't start both, right? We probably don't want to do the double tight end strategy, but I think they're both viable this week. As of right now, I'm not really too sure who I would start. I would consider starting both, but as of this moment, I'm not really too sure. Come back tomorrow, send me a follow, and then I'm on every day around this time. So send me a follow, and we'll revisit that one tomorrow. I don't know, man. Like I don't know how you're not excited for Kelsey, even though, yeah, okay, fine, no Mahomes, but Gardner Minshew's not terrible. Tenzi, Jaden Reed, or Devontae Smith, right? So, I think maybe Jaden Reed has the higher upside. Boogie, thank you for the follow. Adam, Waller, Parkinson, or T. Warren. Ah, man, damn it. One's on Thursday, one's on Monday, and one's playing the worst defense against the tight end position. I tend to, you know what? I tend to avoid the Thursday games. But Parkinson without Devontae and against his old team has some real allure to me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Oh man, we got to revisit that one tomorrow. You're gonna need to know by Thursday night, so I'll be on in the afternoon. But yeah, Lando Gainwell over Judkins. Yeah, I think so. XX, thank you for the follow. Should I start Bowers or Goddard? Fernando, I'd probably start Goddard. I don't know how much of that Houston defense I want, and yeah, I don't know. Man, I don't know how we can start Bowers with any sort of confidence. Jose, I'm starting Kelsey over Fannin. I think I don't. Come on, man. Really? Hurts or Brissett? I mean, I'm going Jalen Hurts. I don't know. My other option is Trevor Lawrence, and yeah, I don't know. I think Hurts is probably the answer. Pick two: Henderson, Bucky, ETN. You know what? I might just go Henderson, ETN, Charlotte. I don't know. Like, yeah, he's playing Denver, and it's the best run defense in the league, second best actually outside of Jacksonville. But last week he caught 3 touchdowns, so I think he's used in the pass game a lot, and that might work well to his benefit. So Jose Rasheed over Mike Evans. I think Rasheed's got the higher upside. Want to go Parkinson, potential for targets. Stafford loves the tight end. You know what? And that's exactly what I'm thinking too. I think I'm going to start him. Like I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan, and I dropped Mark Andrews for him. That's how much I believe in him. And yeah, I think, and against his old team, yeah, that's just got big game written all over it. You know what I mean? And yeah, I think ETN's going to be solid. I'm with you. Dak or Burrow. Mo, I think we do Burrow. I don't know how we start Dak with any sort of confidence. You know what I mean? That Chargers defense is for real. Wandale or Jaden Reed. I don't know how much of that Minnesota defense I want. I think Jaden Reed might have a higher upside. Pop culture. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I think Hampton over Javonte. That Chargers defense is kind of for real. Lando. I think Parkinson's probably the answer. I mean, Pitts had 45 points last game, so what do I know? He's probably the answer, but I don't. Yeah, I think Parkinson against his old team with no Devontae. Boa trading, pick 3, Jennings, Swift, Higgins, Keenan, Gainwell, or Waller. So I might do Jennings, Swift, and Gainwell. I think they probably earned our trust. Although, is that T. Higgins? Because I might do T. Higgins over Swift. So Jennings, Higgins, and Gainwell probably are the 3 that I'm going with. John, Sutton, or Genty. I'm going Sutton. Yeah, T. Higgins. I want T. Higgins in my lineup against Miami. I'm going Sutton. I don't know that I want any part of that Houston defense. And Jacksonville's pass defense ranks number 20 in the league. So they're not actually that good against the pass, as much as they're the best run defense. Boa trading, no problem at all. I hope that helps. I hope it works out. Bradley, I would do Swift over Hampton. I think he's kind of earned must-start territory. Dart or Stafford. I don't know how much I want of that Minnesota defense, Dean. So I might go Stafford. Juan, I think Kyron's the answer over Bucky. Yeah, I don't know. Daniel, Chase Brown might be the answer over Hampton. I like that matchup against Miami. Also, Miami's run defense made friggin' the backup running back in Carolina look like, prime Barry Sanders. So, Jason, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. JJ McCarthy or Cousins. I don't know, man. In New York, that might be a little bit. It's probably going to be cold. You know what I mean? So I might go Captain Kirk over JJ. As good as JJ has looked the last little bit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We might circle back to that. Come back tomorrow and ask that. We might have a different perspective. Hurts or Stroud, Alex. Hurts got me 30 points last week against Las Vegas, so Stroud might be the answer, but I think I'm going Hurts. That's the guy that got me here, you know what I mean? Warren or Waller, Lyric. I think Warren, Monday night has got certain allure to me, especially if it's Phillip Rivers again. No problem at all, my man. I hope it works out. Gainwell over Swift. I also have Michael Wilson over everyone else too. Nice. I like that. I think Gainwell over Swift. Yeah, I think he's got a higher upside, especially in PPR. And I think that game in Detroit is going to be a high scoring game. I think Detroit puts up some points. Eli, I think Olave over Pickens. That Jets defense is kind of dookie, and I don't know how we start Pickens with any sort of confidence. And I don't really want anything about that with regards to that Chargers defense. Greg, I don't know, man. I think Baker Mayfield's probably the answer, but Tyler Shaw playing Jets definitely has a certain allure to it. Come back tomorrow. Hit that follow button. Come back tomorrow. I go live every day, so we'll revisit that. Maybe we'll get some help from the chat. Weston, my entire team is a start sit decision. Let's chew it. Yes, definitely DM me. I will answer it for sure. We'll go through it. I love you. That's awesome. Yes, 100% send me a DM. Connor, Olave, or Genti. I'd probably go Olave against that Jets defense. They're kind of dookie. And I don't know how much of that Houston defense I want. Weston, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Vith, yeah, Michael Carter or McConkey in the flex. You know what? I think we might go McConkey. That Dallas defense hasn't looked very good, and he's still the number one threat in LA. Playing Justin Herbert, Justin Herbert's one of his favorite targets. So yeah, I think McConkey might be the answer. As much as Michael Carter playing Atlanta's got a certain allure to it, Atlanta's defense is kind of dookie against the run. They're really good against the pass. Uh, yeah, we might want to come back to that one. Herbert, Nix, or Brissett. Oh, sorry, Colin, Olave, JMO, Hall pick two. I might go Olave, JMO. I think they might have the highest upside. User, Herbert, Nix, or Brissett. That's what I mean, man. Like, I don't know. Bo Nix might be the answer. It was said earlier on the live that I am a Bo lever. Um, Jacksonville's defense ranks number 20 against the pass. So, as of right now, I might be considering Bo Nix, right? But Justin Herbert playing that Dallas defense has got some allure to it. That being said, Ian, I don't know if we can play Dak against the Chargers defense. They looked really bad against Minnesota's defense last weekend, and they're really good defense too, right? Also, Brock Purdy Monday night, it's got a certain allure to it, right? So, yeah, I think that might be the way to go. Quentin Johnson or AD Mitchell at the flex. Honestly, my man, I'm not starting any New York Jet in the fantasy playoff semifinal, so I'm probably going to do Quentin Johnson. Dallas defense hasn't been really good, so Max Baker or Matt Stafford. Honestly, Stafford's been the guy all season. I don't know how we veer away from him this week. It's supposed to be raining in Seattle, but it's going to rain during the day, and it looks like it's going to clear up in the night. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how much we want to sit Matt Stafford this week. Come back tomorrow. We'll discuss that more. Maybe we'll get some input from the chat. Thank you so much for all your questions, guys. You guys are wicked. Definitely send me a DM if I don't get to your questions. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I just like to talk. Braden, Zay Flowers, or Michael Carter, second flex. Honestly, I'm a biased Baltimore Ravens fan, so I might go Zay Flowers. But Michael Carter is set up in a very good position, so I think Michael Carter is the answer. Darnold or Dart. Honestly, I don't want any part of. I don't want any part of either of that defense. Damn. Saucy Zay, man, can we get somebody else? Imagine it. Remember a couple weeks ago where these were wicked picks. Now we don't like either of them. Dara Hughes, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I don't know, man. As of right now, maybe we go Darnold and kind of hope for the best. But yeah, I don't know, man. Jose, Sutton, Waddle, or Jennings. I might go Jennings on Monday night. Give me something to watch. JJ McCarthy, only other option. I mean, against the Giants defense is probably the best bet. But yeah. Max, Rice or Wandale? Come on, man. No way. We already know the answer to that one. B West, Olave or Evans? I think Olave is probably the answer playing the Jets defense. Yeah, I don't know, man. Olave or Hampton in the flex? Yeah, without Mahomes. Come on, man. They're playing Tennessee's defense. What are you talking about? Gardner Minshew's not that bad, and we watched Shador Sanders throw for 360 yards against Tennessee's defense. Come on, man. Don't get me started on that. Let's go. We play our dogs, man. I don't know. I mean, that's me. That's just me, though. I'm super excited to play all of my Kansas City guys, and I'm actually more excited that their projections are so low. So that I can come back and just have a huge game. Minshew just looks for Kelsey so far. You know what? Yeah, well, that was what the second half of one game. Now they've got a whole week of practice, right? Yeah, no, I don't know, man. Yeah, that's just me though. Like, if I understand why you wouldn't want to do that, and I could totally get behind whatever you want to send. Add me back so I can send my team. Definitely, Weston. I'll definitely do that. As soon as I get off, I'll do that. Colby or Gadsden. Honestly, I might do Colby. He's got I think he's got a higher upside than Gadsden. There's a lot of mouths to feed in LA, as much as that Dallas defense is kind of dookie. Yeah, I think the revenge game narrative, I like it, and no Devontae Adams. So there's no Devontae, plus they're playing his old team. I think Colby might be the answer. Mace, remember you? No, I do not. I was asking about Jacoby Myers during the Colts last week. Damn. Hey, man, I hope I'm right, too. You see this league right here? I'm projected to lose by 20 points. I hope I'm right 100%. I am trying to talk it into existence so that it gets something for me, but you're 100% right. I hope I'm right, too, because I'm projected to get blown out. And I'm hoping that I don't. So that's what I mean. I'm hoping that their projections stay low, and then they can have huge games, and it'll make all those projectors look dumb. So yeah, trust me, man. I hope I'm right too. Jacoby Myers, did he do well last game? I hope he did well. I'm really like I don't know. I think he's earned like must start territory. And like even this week, man, yeah, they're playing 12 points. Yeah, okay, he didn't get much in a game where thing actually love low projections. You know what? Me too. I do also. Like I actually love that I'm projected to lose by 20 because this guy has been messaging me and calling me all day like, "Oh, you're going to lose. Oh, my team's going to win. Oh, I'm going to be the best. Blah 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 blah." Like my team is wicked for real. I actually have the most points. This is hilarious to me because I have the most points for in the league of the season and I'm projected to lose by 20 points. Like, make it make sense. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, like, my team's just gonna vanish. Like, come on, man. Get that garbage out of here. So yeah, I'm so excited. Start Terrier Ladd this week. I mean, Terry's looked pretty good, but I think Ladd kind of takes the cake. I think he's got more of an upside than Terry playing that Dallas defense, right? Enrique and Buka Coker. I mean, Coker's playing Tampa Bay's defense. They seem to get lit up every week. So I might consider him. Egbuka, I don't know how we can start him really with any sort of confidence, right? So, yeah, I don't know. As of right now, I think that we might do Coker over Egbuka. And that's going against my golden rule of don't play any Carolina Panthers players because I don't like them at all. That being said, Tampa's defense is just brutal. Come back though, hit that follow button. I go live every day, so come back and we'll revisit that. Maybe we'll get some input from the chat. Somebody has some other input because sometimes the chat has good input too, right? Weather and stuff like that. So, Ryan Williams, this is mine. Dan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Here we go, Brian Carter. Here we go. All right, so this goes for my golden rule of I don't want to play any Carolina Panther at all, and I would rather start Jalen Reed over Ted McMillan, and I would definitely start Evans over Dowdle in the flex. I don't want any part of the Carolina Panthers except for when I don't have a choice. And I feel like Ibuka might be one of the exceptions because I don't know how we and like Enrique, you know it, my man. How do we start him really with any sort of confidence? Like, yeah, he could post one of his 20, 30-point games, but it's been more bust than boom lately. And so you're with me, my man. I know you're with me. At this point, is probably Coker over Ibuka. That could change very well. That could change, and you know it. But yeah, come back. We'll definitely circle back to this 100%. I'm down. Guys, I got to get out of here, though. I got an appointment to go to. I really appreciate you guys, man. You guys are wicked. Thank you so much for all the questions, comments. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you. Dak or Dart, Jay. Oh, my God. Honestly, I don't want either of those, to be fair. I think maybe Dart has the higher upside just because Dak's been really dookie lately. And I don't want any part of that Chargers defense. Anthony, same thing, right? Carter over Javonte. I don't want any part of that Chargers defense. Seb, Coker, Franklin, Slayton. Yeah, I might do Coker over Franklin and Slayton. Stafford or Dak. Yeah, Sam, I'm with you. I don't love either of them, but I don't know that I want to bench Matt Stafford, hoping for a good game from Dak Prescott. Like, you know what I mean? I almost think I'd rather just have the points with Stafford and then whatever Dak does. I don't think it's going to be too much more. You know what I'm saying, my man. Smitty or Jaden Reed. I'm starting Smitty in my one league, and I need a big game from him, so I might be a little bit biased towards Smitty. But I think I think Stafford is the answer. I think Jaden Reed might be the answer. Think about the Saints D versus the Jets. I mean, I don't love the Saints D at the best of times, but against the Jets, they didn't look very good at all. That being said, this week's in a dome, so I think the Jets might have a better opportunity. I still think that it's a rookie quarterback, so the Saints should do what they want, right? Pick two, T-Law, Minshew, Tua, or Shador. So Tua's not going to play, and I don't know that I want Shador, so I might go T-Law and Minshew. Diggs or Waddle, Cappy Dimes. I think Diggs might be the answer. I think I don't know how much we want Waddle with a starting quarterback or a rookie quarterback in his first start. Come back though, hit that follow button. I go live every day, so we'll come back and we'll circle around. Alrighty, guys, I got to get out of here. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Good luck in your matchups, and I look very forward to seeing you again. I love you guys. Bye for now.